Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess Doctor. Today is day 8 in my quest to 1000 rating on chess.com. Yesterday we had a win and right now my rating is 777, so triple sevens. And I got some feedback that I need to play more games per day so that I can advance faster, and I actually agree on that. So before starting doing these videos, I was actually playing like between 5 to 10 games per day, but right now I thought maybe because the video be too long if I played multiple games, so I don't know. I thought it might not be a good idea, but maybe I should just do some test here and play like 2 games per video. But right now, like if you have seen yesterday's video on the video of day 7, it was like more than 45 minutes and it was just one game because the game is 20 minutes plus the 5-second increment, so it's like 13 minutes, and then the game review is like 10 to 15 minutes additional, so it's like 45 minutes plus. So if we play 2 games, it's gonna be like 1 hour and a half for 2 games. So I don't know if that's too long or not. So please let me know in the comments if you would watch 90 minutes of me just playing chess. I don't know, I'm not a special player that people would just watch 1 hour and a half of me playing chess and it's just 2 games. So I don't know, maybe it's a bad idea. Or maybe I should just post multiple videos per day for multiple games. So please also let me know in the comments. So I will try to play 2 games. I don't know if I will actually do that, to be honest, but I will play the first game and see if it ends fast enough, or if I have enough energy after the first one, I will go for the second one. So you will know when you're watching right now if the video length is very long. If it's like more than 1 hour, then it's probably 2 games. If it's less than 1 hour, then it's 1 game. So let's get started. Day 8, and here we go. Okay, 10 minutes, 5-second increments. Let's go. Let's see who are we going to play against. Takes a minute for this custom setting of 10 minutes plus 5 seconds. Sometimes it's too fast, sometimes it's too slow. Oh, it's also because of the rating range that I'm adding that I want to have a higher probability of playing against someone with a higher rating. So maybe that's why it's taking more time. Okay, it actually got me someone who has a lower rating, but anyway, let's go. Caro-Kann. You probably have noticed by now if I play with the black pieces, I usually play Caro-Kann. Let's see whether they're going for the exchange or not. I will go for it if they don't. What is the name? Ai Macchiato. I don't know, it's from Japan. Okay. Very typical Caro-Kann opening. And it's usually at this point where the white color start to think what should be the next move. Okay, haven't seen this move a lot before. The target is this pawn because it's not defended. If I move this pawn here, he can't come here. If he come here, is it a problem? If he come here, it's not. There is actually no problem just doing that. Okay, so b6 is the right move, I think. Let's see. Could have played the queen on c7, but I don't know. I think this is a better move. Okay. He's attacking the bishop. If I take this knight, I don't know if he's going to take or not. He's probably going to take the bishop for sure. He's not going to take the pawn. But then I will take this pawn and he cannot take my pawn because his queen will be down. And then he has this pawn just in the wild. I know that the bishop is more powerful than the knight, but I don't know. I think this exchange is better for me this way. Let's go. Take the bishop. Okay. What now? Did you have a trick planned for me? Doesn't look like he had one. If I go here, he gives me a check, and then I will move this knight, which would block the way, and he would take this pawn. He can't take the pawn because it's defended. Oh. Yeah, this is the right move. Gives the check. Is he gonna go for the check? b5, bishop b5. He is thinking. Emakicado, Emakishado. I am Akiado. I don't know if it's one name or if it's a nickname or if it's two names. Is it I am and then this is the name? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you're from Japan and this is a famous name or something. Let me know. It might be just a username, a random one. I don't know. What does this word I am stand for? He wants to come for the check. I didn't expect this one. Okay, let's take a minute to think here. Yes, he can give the check. I know that it's a very bad move to go h6, but it looks like a good move to attack this pawn, because if I go out with this one and he takes and I take, then all my pieces will be naked. There will be like no defense. Maybe that's why it was a bad idea to let the bishop go down. So to avoid I know it's a bad move, but I'm going for it. Yeah, knight h6. How about this one? I have to take. I have to take. And then he brings his queen here. and give me a checkmate. Oh, it's not a checkmate, the bishop is here. Should I take this bishop? Yeah. Queen takes h3. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I brought my cappuccino mug. I hope you have your coffee mug as well, because it might be a very long video, so. Yeah, expected. Instead of giving up this pawn for free, I was going for an exchange, but he won't exchange, he will take this free pawn. So this might be a better move, so that we can defend this pawn as well. Okay, that was a very good move. How about I come here with the rook? Let's see. Rook d7, rook d8, sorry. How about I give him a check now? Give him a check, but I cannot take the knight. If I give him a check, what would he do? Go back with the queen, maybe? Or just retreat somewhere? Let's see what he would do. Give a check. If I take this pawn, and he takes the rook, I take with the king, you give me a checkmate. That doesn't work. Have to move the rook. Rook c8. He will take this pawn now and attack the rook again. Oh. If I move the queen, it's a checkmate. If I move the queen and he takes with the rook, I take with the queen, he takes with the knight. He exchanged 3 pieces of 5, 8, 9 for 10 points. Not too bad. I would still be up. Let's see. If I would just run away with the queen or something, it's a checkmate. The rook is defended, and I cannot go here because the knight is gonna take. So, oh, it's not checkmate. The bishop is here. I would take with the bishop. Oh, sorry about that. I overshadowed that bishop. If the rook comes here, I will take it with the bishop. So that might have been a bad move. Actually, should I consider going further? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I should have taken the knight. He resigned. Wow. What was that? Did he just... Oh, oh, he blundered. The rook is in front of the queen, so the queen is gone. So he blundered. Okay, good game, 8 points. Now my rating is 785. We're gonna play a second game, but let's review this game first. To see like how many blunders did he do, because this last one was a blunder for sure. That's why he resigned. Okay, so let's review this game. Okay, good. We will play 2 games in this video, and it might be less than 1 hour. I don't know. Let's see. I had a nice tactical find. I didn't think so. I was playing black, so I wasn't dominating at all. I was in a very bad shape until like he blundered something. I don't know if it was a tactical find of me or he blundered something. He has 0 blunders. So the last one was not a blunder. So this was a blunder. Only I had 2 misses, 1 mistake, 3 inaccuracies. He had 3 misses, 1 mistake, 3 inaccuracies. I had 4 best moves and 1 great move. My game rating is 950. His game rating is 450. He had a better opening than me, but then his middle game was crappy. Okay, let's see. Okay, typical Caro-Kann. And then here I took this, and of course this was an inaccuracy. Yeah, I had to retreat with the bishop. I agree on that. I noticed the problems that this pawn created for me later on. Of course this was a great move. Excellent move. Win a pawn through a fork. What is that fork? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I overshadowed the check, but let's see what did he do. Yeah, I could have done this check and took the pawn. Yep. Yeah, I missed this one, so that's a mistake, yes, because I should have give him this check and just took this pawn. That makes sense. That was a miss. And this was a miss as well, because he had to give a check with the bishop. I thought that was a very... the bishop was screaming to be played to give this check. I don't know why did he play the queen. He should have given this check for sure. I totally agree. This is the worst move in the game. Yeah, knight h6 was a very bad move. That's why you guys shouldn't play this move. Like, the bishop is coming here, you will have double pawns here, and your game looks so bad. That's why he at least, I think at this point, yeah, his game rating was higher than me. Like, he was like 2.6. Yeah, he was up 2.6. You overlook the better play to develop another of its starting square. I should have played this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Win a tempo by threatening a rook. Which rook? Threatening a rook? Oh, If he comes here, he'll be threatening the rook, and there's no escape for the rook. But I can move the knight. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I didn't know that when I stand on the tempo, it shows the lines. Wow. Did you know this one? I didn't know it. Okay. See, when I stand on the tempo, it shows which piece was getting that tempo. Yep. Another miss from him. He should have took that opportunity to punish me. And then another miss from me. Yeah, I had to just play this knight. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I came here because I needed to have like two pieces attacking this pawn, but that was not a good idea. Like he was gonna take that knight. I overshadowed that. Yeah. Also, this was not the best move for him. Should have played this knight. Oh yeah, and like start an attack from this side, and I'll be in big trouble. Yeah. He takes. Take queen. Yeah. Yeah, I had to take. This hangs a bishop. Yeah, did I take the bishop here? Yeah, I took it. Yep. I had to, right? Why wouldn't I? This loses a knight. I had to do this. That's the best move, yeah. And I found a way to win a knight. This moves a knight to a safer square. It was not the best move. His best move was to take. But I would take, right? That's why they were saying I found a way to win a knight, because when he takes this, I will take it. I don't know. Actually, win material. Yeah, this was... Yeah, because I moved back after that. Yeah, should have just came here with the queen. Now I'm winning this game. I'm like 4.4. Because of that bishop, right? Let's go back. Yeah, so this pawn move made him lose the game. Yeah, this is the one. See, this dropped down so much after this move. Yeah, the game was over after this. Like I had to really do like some big blunder so that he would be able to win. But what happened, it was the other way around. This was an inaccuracy. To capture a knight and win material after... Yeah. Yeah, I said this during the game. Should have taken that knight because he can't take because the rook is here. If he takes just a trade, and I would be up multiple points actually. Oh, I thought the rook was facing the queen. It's not. So why did he resign then? Oh, the knight would take. Okay, so it was not the rook, it was the knight. Yeah, the queen was down. That's why he resigned. Yep. That was not a mistake. That was a blunder, I think so. Because the game is over now. Or maybe it's not a blunder because he already lost so bad even before this game. Even before this move. So yeah, at this point it was like 4.8 for me. And even when he did this one, it's now 11. So it was a blunder, yeah. Okay, they're counting it as a mistake. What is the difference between a mistake and a blunder? And if this is not a blunder, he lost the queen. If this is not a blunder, then what is a blunder? I don't know. But anyway, won the game. Very good. And let's play another game. My rating now is 785. Right, this is day 8, game 2. Should I just do that, like instead of like posting one video with all the games, make it like 2 or 3 videos per day, like day 8 game 1, day 8 game 2, day 8 game 3, something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm still like experimenting with this. Okay. We're playing WPI 11Y 838. He has a higher rating than me. That's good. Let's go. He's playing Caro-Kann as well. Should I exchange? Okay. There's a check. He will push the bishop and I will be forced to take. But this is a white square bishop. And my pawns are already starting to go in the dark squares. Maybe let's just go for it. Or maybe not. Let's go for it and castle afterwards. Maybe he would defend with the knight? I don't know. Okay. I think it was better for him to defend with the knight. Okay. Let's castle. He didn't play this pawn. That's surprising. This pawn needs to be defended. Now we blocked the way for this bishop on this side. Okay, he brought this bishop so that he would attack this bishop when I retreat here. This is now a weak pawn. Should I just develop the pawn instead? Maybe not. Just move here. Maybe I should take this knight now. I didn't want to take because he would just take with the queen. Now he'd be forced to either take with this knight or with this pawn. He's probably gonna take with the knight though, but didn't want him to bring the queen here immediately. Let's see his thinking. Okay. Maybe I should just take now. Bishop takes f6, knight takes f6. And now what? There's this move with the knight. Or should I develop this knight first? Let's develop this knight first. Then we can go here. wants to be smart and take this pawn. I was ready for it. Even if I just left the knight here, if he takes a pawn, I will take the material he's going to play, the bishop. He's up a pawn. Playing a tempo on the queen. He will come here. It's not threatening a checkmate because this knight will take, so I shouldn't be worried. Might be time to start thinking about some attacks. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. He's wasting pieces by standing here and not being active in this area because he can't give a checkmate now. Yeah, this is now right. Now we're talking. I think that's where we should play. Take, take, take. He has more pawns. Yeah. You can come in my face now. It was this rook. Face me with this rook, and I can't take. You go to the 7th rank, and this pawn will be down because if I defend this one, this needs some thinking. Where should I go as the queen? Maybe just here. Now I'm defending these two squares, so I can't go to the 7th rank. He could just go d8 actually, and face me again. But now if we go to the 7th rank, I will take with some knight, but that would be a checkmate here. That's a checkmate, right? If I go for an exchange, my knight would be here. Or shall I just play safely? He's up a pawn, so I don't know if the exchange is in my favor. Probably not. Yeah. Rook f1, so that I can take the queen if he comes here trying to give me a checkmate. Finally, he decided to move something here. I think this knight has been here for a very long time. It's time for it to go out. Coming with a tempo. This is down. Okay. The game is getting interesting. Exchange. He would just push this pawn. Oh, this queen is not defended, so if he doesn't take, he has to move the queen. If he doesn't want to take, he has to move the queen. Yeah. Okay, his position is better. He has one more pawn. He has 6 pawns, I have 5, and I have double pawns. So he has an advantage, but the game is not over. Take. This is better for me, right? Because I would just correct the position of this pawn. Or he's not going to take. He didn't take. That's the right move, actually. How about that? If he moves this, I take this one. And he can't come here. Unless he pushes this first, I will take. Coming with the king, he still can't come here because there's this pawn. I have to move with the king. Give me a check. He can come here though. Now I can't take. This rook has only one move. Actually, this rook is gone. Here it's 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 gone. Wow. What did I play 2 moves ago? This was a blunder, wasn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, which... I know I'm losing a rook, but what is the best move in this situation? So I'm losing anyway. So you just take this way, and this will be isolated. If I take here, take this one or this one? If I just move this one here and he takes, and I come here to give him a check, he can't go here, he'll be forced to move up. So I will come here and I can take this pawn. He will start giving me checks. I lost the game because of this move here. Should have moved this rook. Why did I come here with this rook in the first place? Or when did I come here? Yeah, I left it in this position for a long time. Terrible. Terrible decision. Maybe I'll just take this one. I don't know. Probably this one was better. Yeah, same situation anyway. Terrible game. Terrible, terrible game. That check came out of nowhere. Since when did I have this possible check? Since forever, actually. He moved. What a terrible game. Okay, only go here. Don't give me a check. I can't go up, I have to go down. Would be surprised if he doesn't play rook a3. That'll be a big surprise. He's going for the pawn. Should give a check. That's how you win the game, man. You should give a check. Is he overshadowing the check? Wow. We'll come here with this rook. Yeah. I don't know, there's not much I can do. I lost anyway. Can't go up. Can't come here. Can't do anything. I don't know. He didn't take this pawn. I should have given him a check. How didn't he win so far? Oh. I lost. Checkmate? That's not a checkmate? Oh, because I have this? Yeah. Okay, terrible game. Terrible game. Okay, we won one game, we lost one game. We're up 1 point after 2 games. So I started with 777, 778. So after 2 games, we have 1 point. Okay, let's review this game, and I think I'm gonna play a third game in this video. Let's review this game first because I did very bad. Let's see. The current format for writing chess moves down to fragmentation was formalized in 1981. Really? I thought that it was more than that. Maybe like in the 1800s. But anyway. Yeah. Terrible accuracy. There are 0 blunders, 2 misses. You have 5 misses, but I have 9 mistakes. Okay, so that's where I really screwed. Game rating of both of us is horrible. The opening was fine. My end game was terrible. Okay, I'm surprised that he had 5 misses. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the best move was to retreat. And actually, the best move here was the knight. Yeah, he thought for a second that this is like very useless. We're just trading pieces and nothing is going on. The only useful thing for me is just castling faster, but I don't know. Yeah, this was not the best move. Very understandable, actually. Just take this position with the knight, you're defended with the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, it could have been better, and you come here and he lose castling rights if you want to take, because there's a fork on the queen and the rook, so he has to take with the king. The engine doesn't recommend that, by the way. Every time you do that, it's either a miss or a blunder, a mistake or a blunder. Yeah. Anyway, castling was okay. This was the best move. Okay. Okay, the best move was to take. Okay. The engine always suggests taking this situation, which happens like in every single chess game that this position will happen. In at least most of the chess games, this position will happen, and the engine always suggests taking. Okay. Okay, so he still thinks that the best move was to take. Okay. Again, the best move is to take, not even to defend here. Okay. And his best move is to just run away with this knight. Like this knight looks like it's very important that he has to run away and I have to take. And when I took, it was not the best move. Okay. Oh, so taking with the pawn was a better move? Why? The best move was to take with the pawn. That's interesting. Really? Okay. Take with the pawn, you will have double pawns, but anyway. Okay, this was excellent, but the best was this pawn, which I thought about actually, but I will play it at some point, right? Or I won't, I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, I don't cover on a knight. Oh, this was a bad move. Win material after trade-ons. Yeah, that's the point where he was up a pawn, and that's where he had the advantage for the entire game. Yeah. So that move is actually a mistake. Yep. Why did I think it was a good move? It would be a good move if this rook was here, actually. Because now when the pawn comes here, he can't take with the queen. He will have to move the knight. So yeah, I should have pushed this rook here first. Yeah. Why didn't I just kick the knight here? I just totally ignored this and I started playing here. Yeah, I should have just kicked the knight. Yeah, I thought like there's no checkmate, so I just ignored this area. But I should have just kicked the knight and went from there. Okay. What did he want him to play here? He wanted him to... Okay. Yeah, because there was nothing to do here. He stayed here for so long and there was nothing to do here. Anyway, that was my strategies. Like, yeah, let your pieces isolated here and I start play here, which didn't work eventually. But anyway. Okay, the best move was here. But what if he goes to the 7th rank? What would I do? Best move was here. Why is this the best move? What if he goes here now? Oh, if he goes here, you just defend this pawn with this rook, and if he takes this one, it's defended with the queen. But he will take your queen, right? Then you take back. That's a rook and a knight, so that's 8 points versus 9 points. And opponent 10 points. 10 points versus 8 points. My game is so bad that this is the best option? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting that this is the best move. Okay. Oh, so maybe this was the best move to prevent him from coming here. Okay. This was... Okay. The best move was to come here. Actually, I think, yeah, that would have been much better because you need to keep your rook in the center, and this is like a semi-open file, so it's better to keep this rook here because whenever he plays this one, which I think eventually he did, so I should have just took the pawn at that point. Okay, inaccuracy. He wanted him to sacrifice the queen. He wanted him to sacrifice because he was up 1 point. So yeah, exchanging or trading for him is much better. That makes sense. And if I don't take, then he can take this one. Because if I don't take, this means that I'm running away with the queen. So this will be free. Wow, interesting piece move actually. This is why the engine is like, no one can beat the engine. Because like they think in like very deep way. If we come here and I don't trade, this means that I'm running away somewhere, I don't know where, but this would be available for him. So he's forcing me for the trade. Okay. He wanted me to advance with the pawn. Actually, that might have been a better idea, yeah. Eventual fork, show fork. Yeah, and again, now the game is even. Yeah. And this takes us back to the point where this rook shouldn't have came back here, should have stayed here and just moved the queen. Because now it gave a chance for the queen to come here. Yeah, and if I just come here, this is now available. Actually, if I just come here and he retreats, I can even take, oh no, I can't take immediately, he will take. I thought this was like doubled up, but it's not. Yeah, come here, retreats, come with the queen, takes. If he wants to exchange, let's change, and now you win the pawn, and the game is even again. Yeah. This was a miss. Yeah, because, yeah, this would have won a pawn. Yep. Yep, he had to exchange. To activate the king by getting rid of the back angle that allows owner to take an open file with a rook. Yep. Which I didn't do. Yeah. So even till this point, he's up a pawn, but again, this is the point where tactics and better players would win this game even if they are down a pawn, because this situation happens a lot of times. Rooks and some pawns, and that's it. And good luck. It happens a lot. So the one who plays the best moves in this situation is the one who will win even if he's down a pawn. That makes total sense. So my best move here was to take the open file. That makes total sense. This was a miss, and now everything started collapsing because he didn't take now, and those two pawns can't move. They didn't move till the end of the game, actually, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, and this was also a bad move. So a miss. Was it a miss or a mistake? A miss. And then this one was an inaccuracy, and I ended up losing this rook because of coming here. I should have taken the open file. Even when he's playing inaccurate moves, I was screwing up more than him. Even this one was a mistake because I didn't take the open file. How did I forget that? This is like ABC of a chess. Take the open file with the rook. He's playing inaccuracies, but I'm doing worse than him. Like every single move since we ended up in this end-game situation. I don't know if this is end-game or middle game at this point, but both of us are doing horrible here, all the wrong moves. Again, because all the best moves for me was just to take the open file for like 4 straight moves. Like here, 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. They were all wrong because I didn't take the open file. 5, I didn't take the open file. And now that might be considered a blunder actually, because now I lost this rook. Yeah, that was a great move. Now he did like a very good move in this in-game situation. So what was the best move here in this when I got stuck? Just come here. The best was to come here, and then what? Now if he moves this pawn, it's gone, so he can't move it at this point. And now the rook is on an open file, and it can even come here, and he can't take it. So whenever he retreats with the king or something, you could start taking these pawns. Yeah. But what if he comes here? Which if he eventually did. I can't come here because this is... Maybe I should have just went here so that I could be away from these pawns. But anyway, yeah, so that was not the best move. It was just this, yeah. And even taking would have probably not been the best move. Maybe that would have been an excellent move or something. I don't know. This is the best. I didn't play a single good move since this in-game situation. All was wrong. So coming back here was a better option. So we're in the end game now, and you have to go out with your king. So he's telling me not to. Okay. I wanted him to come here, so that he would be attacking this. The best would come here. What is the follow-up? Wow, the follow-up is like till very close to the checkmate. That was a very long follow-up. Yeah, but he won anyway, so it's not like really screwing up anything. The game was lost at this point. Hide missed opportunity. Let's see. All the moves were wrong. What should I have done here? Pose the rook to the open file again. Everything is about going to the open file. But when I went, it was a bad move. Okay. At this point, nothing is gonna work because I already lost. Wanted me to go up. Does it really matter at this point, whatever I do? Should have done here, went up. Come here. Let's move. And then what? So that when I give him a check, he cannot come here, and I can. Oh, the rook is here, so I can't go up. Anyway. This was the best move? Okay. Should have given him a check. Okay. This was the best move. That's I was going to the checkmate territory. I thought I should do something else. Oh, but if I go here, it's a checkmate directly. This is like the best thing I could do is this. Yeah. Should have gone here. Take. And then when he comes here, I retreat here. Oh, yeah. That makes total sense, actually. But doesn't really matter. I lost anyway. So, let's go for a third game. This video so far I think is over an hour, but let's go for the third game. It's gonna be like, by the end of this game, maybe like 90 minutes or slightly more. So let's go. Still day 8, third game. Let's go. 778 rating. We won one game and lost one game. And this is the final game of the day. I think so. Still searching for an opponent. Still searching. Let's see who's gonna be the lucky or unlucky person. He's lucky if he wins, he's unlucky if he loses. It's taking a long time, which is normal because of the custom settings that I have turned on. Well, let's see. Let's finish this cup of coffee. It's been sitting here for an hour. It's a homemade cappuccino, by the way. Vaimati from India. Oh. It's because he found that probably my points were so down. Like I'm much worse than him. That's why he didn't want to play. Probably that's what happened. But let's try to find another game. Yeah, that was fast. Khalil, 155, 921. Okay. Still much better than me. We're gonna take probably 10 points or probably more if I win this game. He's from Tunisia. I want to win this game. I want to have a good ending for this day. He's taking his time, which is fine in the beginning. But this is like a very typical situation in the Caribbean opening, so you should already know what he's going to do, but okay. He didn't want to go for any exchange. We can't force an exchange here. Should I just move this? Stop this from advancing. I don't know if this is the right move or not. Maybe this is the one. I think I had this position before at some point, and the best move was to play this. I think so. I think I've seen this position before. Can give a check, but it's a useless check. You'll just push this pawn. Just continue. Oh, should I go in? He takes. I take. He takes. I can't take, so no, not an option. This is the move. Knight e7. Let's see what he's going to do. He can't go in with his knight to g5 because I have the pawn on f6. His bishop is about to be stuck, so he probably should open a retreat, so he should play h3. I think so. He can't, or maybe he can come out with the bishop on f1 so that he can castle, go to e2 or d3. No, he can't go to d3 unless he wants to go for a trade. So maybe just go to e2 and castle. This is a good option for him. He decided to retreat. He's gonna launch an attack on the other side. Oh, he came here to prevent me from giving this check, but it's a useless check, so I wouldn't give it anyway. Now I can castle. Need to go out with this knight. The problem when I go with the knight on e7 to g6, knight g6, is that this bishop will be out in the wild now, and you'll have to either exchange it or something, or it might be down just taking the pawn. He wants to get rid of this bishop because he wants to come here with a knight at some point, jump here and here. That's the plan. And I think I don't have any other option actually. I have to exchange and force him to take the double pawns. Oh, I overshadowed this. Semi-open file for the rook on the king. Very dangerous, actually. I should have let him take the exchange. I should just retreat back and then he takes and I take with the queen. But now I open this file for the rook. It's very dangerous. Good lesson here. Let's see what the engine is going to say at the end about this. I'll be interested to see. I think it was better to let him take the trade, initiate the trade instead of me initiating it. He didn't develop his pieces so far. He didn't castle, and he's still behind in development, but this was a good strategy to open this file. I think he has to play this bishop now. He's probably thinking whether to go to e2 or d3. Oh, but he's still moving around with this knight because the plan from the beginning was to come here. But we can do this, right? Actually, he should have came here with the knight. That was a horrible move. Yeah, just take with the knight. Yeah, just come here, and when he comes here, take with the knight, and this pawn comes here. Or maybe this is better, I don't know. He retreated. Maybe this is a good idea now. Yeah, c5 was the move. Attacks this pawn chain. It might have been e5. Might have been a better move. Oh no. It's better to keep this pawn here. Because if I go e5 and he takes, I will be forced to take this way because I can't take with the queen because the knight is looking at e5. Okay, he's down on the clock. But it doesn't matter in a game like this when we have the 5-second increments. If you just the next few moves, if he plays faster, he will get more time than me because I'll probably spend more time thinking in the upcoming moves. Let's see. Still need to develop this knight. This knight needs to move away from here as well. A good move for him now might be f4, knight f4. Maybe just come out with this knight, man. Like, don't just keep playing with this knight for the entire game. Come out with the other knight. Yeah, knight c3. Or come out with the bishop and castle. I don't know. Let's do something instead of just staying like this. Again with the same knight. If he comes here, his knight is down, and maybe he can come here, but I don't know to do what. And then he doesn't have any other good position, so Should just develop this knight. Is it now better to come here directly or here? Here, I'll go here then, and then this position. If I go here, the options are limited. It's a good idea to go further attacking this. Or maybe attack this. Yeah, that's the move. I think those 3 pawns in the center is very strong. Very, very strong. They're well defended. And he didn't develop his pieces. I think my game is much better so far. Yeah, even if he takes this pawn with the knight, I will take with the knight. He lost this knight. There's like no good move for him. Unless he goes here or here. He retreats again. Wow, man, like he's down 4 minutes on the clock and all his pieces are still backwards. What a wild game. Should just keep pushing forward, right? Look at this structure here. How did he allow that? Wow. Unless there is a breakthrough that he will come up with out of nowhere, I think he's doing horrible. Like I need to really screw up like 4 or 5 moves for him to come back in this game. I should be careful though, because I've been in good situations before and until it weren't. Until it weren't. Until it wasn't. Yeah, good situation is a good situation until it's not. Where is the trick? That is a free pawn. Where is the trick? 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 Maybe there's no trick. I don't know. He can't play anything. He's in a horrible position. Okay. If he goes this knight anywhere, will be taken. Yeah, the knight on d2 tries to advance to any square forward on the 3rd or 4th rank. The bishop is seeing it. What is he doing? Oh my god. Is he trying to bore me to death here? What? Man, if this is the way, then let's go. I don't know. Finally, this bishop is out, which leaves this pawn. Should be careful of this side here because this bishop is seeing it. The king is here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to counterattack, but this would be down. Okay, good counterattack here. Okay, let's take a minute to sink. Here, just kick the queen. It's not a checkmate if he comes here. I mean, he can take with the rook, but I will take his queen. Now the queen is seeing this side, so not much he can do. I can just come with the queen here, protected by the knight, offer an exchange. Okay. Come here. He might come here, attack this knight, but doesn't matter. The plan is to move this pawn. And I wanted the queen to be seeing the king file, so that he would think twice before doing anything crazy here. Yeah. But if he takes it, I will take. So let's keep going with this plan. 1, 2, 3. I'm interested in seeing the review of this game to see if I was doing good or not. Maybe there were a lot of misses and I could have ended this game much faster because of his very bad position and his very late development. So the game review is going to be very important. Maybe I did well, I don't know. If he takes d4, I will just take with the knight and attack the queen. So maybe I shouldn't do anything about that. There is a free pawn here. Will he lose by the clock? Had to break this pawn chain. Attack the knight. What is he going to do? He's down on the clock, so he can like try to give me a check or something, but it will be a very useless check anyway. Kick the queen. And come here with a fork and take this rook. No fork, but there is a fork on this rook. Oh, he will take with the queen. How about this? Tag the queen. If he takes this, it's down. Was there no checks for me so far? How is that even possible? Let's see. This pawn. Maybe I should just push this pawn. Let's take. That was a wrong move. That's a fork. He will take this bishop, but I mean, he can't take the bishop because I'll just do this with a check. Finally a check after a very long time in this game. So I'll give some checks. Oh, if I waited here and just came here, it would have been checkmate. Oh, the queen. Suddenly he came back. I blundered. Holy guacamole. I blundered. But he's blundering as well. What are we both doing? Holy cow. What a turnaround. You're gonna take this. So maybe I should defend this one. Okay. Who can promote? I come here, takes, and I will end up here 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the plan. Shoots. Take, and oh. He takes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This game is a draw. Ah. 1, 1, 2, here. Yeah, this game is a draw. What? Big disappointment. I had this game under control. I blundered the queen. Three games, and after 3 games, I took 3 points because I drew with someone who has a much higher ranking than me, and he's down 3 points and I up 3 points. Okay, so after 3 games, I'm up 4 points today. I was 777, I'm 781. Okay, let's see the game review. This was a big disappointment. Maybe I lost focus because I played 3 games. So I lost focus at the end. This game was really under control until it wasn't. That queen blunder was horrible. Had a much better game. And then that was the queen blunder. And then the game, I came back when he blundered the rook. And then the game was even and it was a draw. Had 23 best moves. I had one blunder that was definitely the queen. He had one blunder that this is probably the rook after the queen. I have 2 misses. I want to see those ones. 2 mistakes, 4 inaccuracies. My game rating is 1350. His game rating is 1100. Game in a draw, but you missed the chance to win. Absolutely, I missed the chance to win. This is a good learning opportunity. I want to see if there was a checkmate at some point that I didn't see. Let's see. This is absolutely a learning opportunity. So far, so good. So this one was not the best move. The best move was the queen. Okay. Yeah, to stop him from playing this, but anyway. Okay, so this queen move was good because I thought maybe the knight was better because when he comes here I take. This was better, okay. And this for him was not the best move. This was the best. This was excellent, but not okay. So it was a better option to come here. I thought about this, but I thought maybe I wanted to keep this pawn here. Well, maybe it's a wrong idea because his king is out in the wild, it's not castle, so maybe it was better to just have this rook on an open file and attack. after this pawn goes here. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. He's playing a lot of inaccuracies. And I'm doing a lot of best moves. Yeah, this was a very strong position, man. That's where it started to look much better for me. Yeah, look here. I started to look much better up to a point where it was just over. Okay, that was not the best move. Coming here was the knight would have been better. Okay. I did this move because like this diamond shape is usually very good with three pawns. This was a horrible move. He left a free pawn. Okay, this was the best. Absolutely. It's interesting that going backwards are good moves for him. Is it because like I had so much better position that moving forward for him would have been a bad idea? Okay. Oh, so the best move was just to go here was a king. So it's like a waiting move, like I'm waiting. Show me what are you gonna do. I think that's the purpose of this. Just show me what you're gonna do. Tell me in the comments if you're watching till now. I would be surprised if anyone would. But if you're watching till now, tell me why h8 was the best move in this position. I think it's just a waiting move. Like I'm waiting for him to do something because I'm already in a very good shape. How's that a good move when he's leaving this pawn? It's probably because he has no moves. That's probably it. Was that the best? Yeah, it was not the best. Just keep pushing forward. What are the follow-ups? Yeah, I also feel like my queen was stuck behind for a very long time in this game, and this is one of the reasons why I wasn't able to give a check till like very late in the game. And once I started giving checks, I blundered the queen. That was the best move, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this was my best move in the game, to be honest. This was an inaccuracy, so it's better to have the queen here. But yeah, I knew that I have to kick this bishop at some point. I wasn't worried about him taking this because I will take back. He wanted me to just attack. Oh, yeah, because when he moves, this would leave a free pawn here. Yeah. Should have taken that. Because when I take, he takes. That will be a trade. Best move. Best move. Excellent move. Not the best move though. Okay, best move was here. Giving him the queen for free? That's the best move? Oh, there's a checkmate. What a finding. Yeah, this is the biggest lesson of today. So coming here, his queen, if it retreats to any square, it's down. So if it goes here, it's down with this or with the knight. If it goes here, it's down with the knight. If it goes here, it's down with the bishop. So he can't go back. And if he just take my queen, there's a checkmate by going here with the knight. Because the king can go here. Oh no, it's not a checkmate. Like he still can come here, but this is a forced exchange because if he doesn't take, if he just come here or something, I'll give a checkmate this way. Yeah, if he comes here, for example, try to move to a safe position, again, going backwards, his queen is down. If he comes here and he decided to avoid the exchange, I will give a checkmate by going here. He can't go here, so if the knight goes to c2 and the queen is here, the king can go here, the king can go here because of the bishop on both sides, and the queen is here as well, and he can't go here because the queen is here. That would have been a checkmate, so he's forced to take the queen. But what is the tactic? Yeah, but why? Like, he can just take, right? Do I have a checkmate? Tell me in the comments. Why can't he just take? Yeah, why is this the best move and he can't just take? That's a very interesting finding here. So let's assume that the queen is gone. He takes with the queen. Do I have a checkmate somehow? Coming here is not a checkmate because he can come here. Oh, it's still a checkmate. There's a pawn. I overshadowed the pawn. So even if he takes the queen, it's checkmate. Yeah. Even if he takes the queen, I go with the knight c2, checkmate. Can go here, can go here, can go here. Checkmate. The pawn. What a finding here. Yeah. Yeah, there was a checkmate. And he probably wouldn't have noticed. He would have thought that this is a blunder. So what happened afterwards? Yeah, now I can't do this because he would take with the knight. Yeah. I feel like this is like the best move in this position. Oh no, but the queen is still there. So yeah. Offering... This would have been a brilliant move if I done it, not just the best move. Because it gives me a chance for giving a checkmate. This would have been a brilliant move, or at least a great move, not just the best move. Yeah. I knew that absolutely there was something here that I could give a checkmate with. Absolutely. Missing opportunity to win on knight through a fork. What is a fork? And why do you think he had to come here? To defend this one? You want to come here? Maybe, yeah. Logical. I'll just sacrifice the bishop, right? Take with the bishop, yeah, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, that was a missed opportunity, yeah. This was a mistake. Where is the fork? And I didn't do that, right? Yeah, the game was so over and I screwed up here. Yeah, I should have just came in with the rooks and it's like game over now. Like the king has like 3 strong pieces attacking and there is no way around, and then I just blundered the queen. Here is the blunder. Yeah. And now suddenly it's all around and he's winning, but then he blundered back by leaving this queen hanging. And then it's back to me again. And then what did I do wrong here? I should have pushed. Yeah, because he's forced to take, and then I take it, and then the game is over. Or he will just play something else, and then I give a check and promote. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I would give him a check, and even if he comes here, I'll still promote, and he can't take either. Yeah, that was the winning move actually. Yeah, so I missed two chances. There was a checkmate in the middle, but by sacrificing the queen. A checkmate was a queen sacrifice. Yeah, that was very difficult for me. For a beginner level like me, I couldn't find that. That was a difficult one. But then the queen blunder also was horrible from my side because just attacking with the two rooks and the queen, the game would have been over. And then now at this position, I missed the winning move. The winning move was this. He can't do anything except taking. What can he do? Can he play the king, for example? Let's see. Now, yeah. So if I just play this one, if he comes here with the king, I can just come here, give him a check, but he can take. If he comes here, what is the best move if he comes here? Show follow up. Yeah, so the rooks were gonna be gone anyway. Like there was no, yeah. The only way I would win with the rook if he just doesn't move the king. Otherwise, we will have to go to this exchange. And now this is a winning position for me because oh yeah, because by moving the way I did, I didn't have this second pawn here. So there are like two pawns on two pawns, although this one is like he will have to go for this one, and this would give me a chance to go. Yeah, yeah. I'm up. So this pawn was very important. Now I'm up one pawn, and he has to go for it. It's a pass pawn. Like it's gonna promote. Like he have to take it. There's no way around it. He can't do anything. So this was time for him, and then this will give me a chance to push here. So one move, second move. He takes third move. He has 1, 2, and the third by taking here, and 1, 2, and the third for taking. His king is here, and my pawn is here. He can't catch it. Yeah, so my pawn would be here, 1, 2, 3, and these two pawns won't have enough time to go down. He will just, if he pushes this one, and then I take, and then he takes 1, 2, 3. And my pawn will be here, 1, 2, 3, but I have the advantage of playing first. So I will promote first. I think so. Yeah, very. I put myself in a very bad situation. Like, it was very difficult to find this winning move, actually. Yeah, it was very, very difficult. Anyway, let's see. That was a great move. Actually, yeah, that was a great move. Like, there was no way I can defend this pawn. Yeah, the only winning move was to come here and advance this pawn. That now makes sense. Too late. Too late. He played very good in the end game, to be honest. Like, he was able to draw because he finds some very good moves. Good use of time. That move was critical to find. There was only one good move for him and he didn't do it, which is taking. Oh! Wow, just advance. Just advance. Advance. And then he comes here. I will push this one, so it's defended. He will have to come down to take this one, because he can't take this one. I would have won. Wow, what a miss. Yeah, just push. Just push. And if he comes, I just push this one. And if he tried to go around to take it, I would just go with my king, and there's not, or maybe I'll just leave him and go here, take those two. Because if he comes and takes this one, I will promote anyway. That was a horrible miss from him, actually. I would consider this a blunder for him as well, not just a mistake. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's a very bad miss from me. I'm actually learning a lot from this. This game review is very important for me. Yeah, I had to take. There's no way around it. Yep. Yep. Very good lessons in this last game. Actually, of course, I'm sad that I didn't win because I had the game in my hand, but actually I learned a lot from the game review. Very, very good game review. I highly recommend that everyone watch this game review. I will put it in the comments. Like, this will be the first comment. Please watch the game review of the third game. There are a lot of stuff to learn here. So that was great. Okay, we're up 4 points today, only after playing for like 2 hours. I played 3 games. Okay, so this was day 8. See you tomorrow on day 9.